The battle for the sexes, in Darwinian terms, is really a battle for procreation, using weapons of mass reproduction.
There are some cultural differences between women as a group and men as a group. The main thing that both sexes seem to be asking for is respect from one another, is they want to feel like the other person fundamentally respects who they are, how they do things, even though they may go about things in a different way.
Sexual selection has two mechanisms by which it works. The first is the male fighting or battling for the female. Now, being alpha male, there are some perks. You have your choice of females to procreate with. The second mechanism by which it works is that females have a choice. Females can look at the men and determine which male has the best genes to pass to her offspring, and also which male is going to be the best provider for her offspring.
In this film, Ben lives in a lovely apartment, has a terrific job, obviously has a lot of disposable income because he spends money like mad throughout the film.
I would certainly describe the Ben character as an alpha male.
And the setup is that she's trying to drive him away. She's putting him through a series of tests. And you could even see these as tests of his masculinity and tests of his worthiness as a spouse, as a potential mate.
He's very good looking, very muscular physique. He looks like his genes are rock solid.
The authenticity that happened in the beginning kind of carries them through. There's this undercurrent of that somehow, beyond all the pretense, these two people are seeing one another for who they really are, and they like what they see. They're just confused about all of the smoke and mirrors that are being thrown at them.
Andy is really looking to figure out her relationship with herself and in the world. I think that she's in a bit of denial, actually. I think that she really does want a mate and a partner, but she's on this road, this career road. Ultimately, I think she wants to become the alpha female of the magazine where she works.
On and on through the film, she's doing things that would cause a lot of men to get really irritated, maybe even angry, to kind of break down emotionally. And yet Ben keeps his cool through it all. He keeps showing up as somebody that, wow, this guy's actually pretty good mate potential.
Males are generally run, especially in their youth, by high levels of testosterone. Though women have testosterone in their bodies, it's at a low level. We're mostly run by estrogen and progesterone. And those hormones tend to make us a bit more emotional. If men were the hunters and they went out on a hunt and said, oh, that poor little deer, I just can't shoot it, you know, we wouldn't be around today. So they have to have the ability to turn off their emotions and kill the beast, right, to provide for our survival. Whereas a female, she would give birth to her offspring, and it was important to have a strong emotional connection to her offspring in order to ensure its survival. So a woman's emotions really have served her well. In evolutionary terms, they're on a higher level in terms of playing in the playground, right? They've come to a point where they don't want just the strong man to procreate with. They want somebody who's also intellectually superior to them. And that's moving up another level in our consciousness and in our evolutionary development.
So often it's as if women and men, initially what they meet is one another's masks. And the hope is that they can stay together long enough to both to respect and love, admire, and be interested in the more complex human being that's hiding behind the social mask, the social persona that they feel they have to present in order to be loved or accepted.